not going to bed. I am waiting for independence to get me awake, because if I decide to sleep, independence may pass by me. So for that reason, I'm not going to sleep. I am waiting for this day, this uhuru day. Mina subiri kama bado lalo singizi, siwezi lalo singizi. And we're already here with this program Kelele. If this is the first time you're watching, this program begins Monday to Friday, and we always start it from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and my name is Asizo Scovia. Other people love to call me Mama Kelele. So if you forget the name, don't forget. At least Mama Kelele is easy to remember. Asante sana kuangalia West Nile TV. Program yetu ya Kelele tumeanza tayari. Kama hii ndio bado ya mara ya kwanza maoko kuangalia TV ama programi, mimi namwambia programi tunaanza kutoka siku ya 1 mpaka siku ya 5. Alafu pia tunaanza saa 2 za siku mpaka saa 4 ya usiku. Namna nimeongea hii maneno ya uhuru hii, mimi hawezi lalo singizi. Mimi nitasubiri mpaka saa 6 ya usiku aingie kwanza niangalie sasa kama kwa simu yangu wamebadilisha nukuta maiko hapo 9. Sasa kama iko 9 alafu ndio mimi nitaenda kulala usingizi. Yaani kama unaenda kulala usingizi utapata kama uhuru amepita. Alafu umebaki nyuma. Tusilale usingizi, tusubiri bado uhuru hii. Yaani mimi najua kesho kila mtu yuko nyumbani, hakuna kufanya kazi. Mi venena kawonire amita foi matek neno West Nile TV any program wangu Kelele ni dong wachake. Eni ka podite miracle mai veneno program eni makawechire ya program eni wabechakere o bechakere cheng baraja bir chenga beach wabechako program eni sawa rio mio tienu kamae bir sa ngwen midi wor. So makurichil kamogo kita mawechu kode uhuru ne dong bebil kawoni eni wadong ku sawa mokunya no kenda mineno uhuru ne andong anendo ngo abidong kameni piendong ka nendo uhuru bikado ubiwe ka angech ubiwe ka ngeya donga mitunga donga ngech abichedo ka chel kunga kutimango ku en independence eni idong periti nyanedi ibinendo renyo ibinendo go an parange ungo award for vini mini mini program Kelele vudi nezurisi ama program dia video zodu alopera du towi ay revini do sawere nini presa swini ni de kangate pala ko mini afadi nezuri program de nezuri tebazi drorki nki de ni od kilili drate mi vodi mane award for mini mi pia vira ayaiki ne vini mane andro mingaterati award for mini angiri mini chazurarsi mini vini iyo avezo amadria kurse nika divini teriati ndo paraka majazi dratene lole ndarenga zo hoima mi hoima diledi ndo paraka majazi de mivuyo de amavuti monvele okuri ibe ndo paraka dile mimi su jaze dira amani mwadie amani muranya tu alodinite ndo paraka bibola usimeri kini ye muimu dile muimu hoima dale so eritale ngoni jaze ndo praka vrile mimi sura drate amade muyo dike demi periara le jaze ndo praka vrile matami vudilera wonjo mawoti kanena kumbeti afoyo matek atike yo mchwing matek adani dong neno maditi do du chochoke wadong kicha mo manore kem cha bichel mi diwo bidonyo so andong program mamega matieni an pa pinero matiene abi koro amacha bichel mi diwo bidonyo anero uhuru ke wanga kado anero kiti chi abi doka abi chero kanero yen kado chero kanero ta ibi chono ngo no uhuru do karo kerio in bi do ngech megi kono dong tinini an gara pangeo anero polmon gu ber ka wor chok dano gu bera welo wa peloteno dano bera welo ba jem ma pol dano bera welo ne adada. Those of you who have been moving to the town, I don't know how you saw the town. The town was extremely busy, especially here at Arua town. Arua city was extremely very busy. And it actually appeared as if today was the actual day of independence. So I don't know how tomorrow is going to appear, because today the town was very busy. People had gone to do a lot of shopping. Up to now as I'm talking, you find there are very many bikes on the road, very many vehicles are still on the road. People are still buying items for what? For Uhuru. People are just moving with very big heavy chicken. Somebody bought chicken of 45,000, extremely very big, you people. If I could be given the permission, I would carry it here and I even show you, you'll be so surprised. So that is how excited people are about this independence. So you who is watching me from the other parts of the country, I've told you of how Arua is. So if you're watching me from Arua, maybe different part or far away from the town, you're from the outskirts, or you're watching me from Marivu, Bondo, Awika, Mario Kolo, those people Volepi, Nebi, Zombo, Paida, Pakwach, you are there crossing to Kigumba, Kalongo, you are in Ibiali, Masindi, Hoima, Kampala, you watching me from Kawempe, you are in Mbarara, crossing to this side of the northern, my people of Lira, Kwania, Kole, Amolata, Apach, Gulu itself, those of you watching me from Peche, my people from Maracha, I'm wishing you all a very beautiful and a wonderful independence. I don't know how old Uganda is now, but if you're there and you know how old Uganda is, please you will tell me. Because how many years is Uganda now after independence? That was since in 1962, right? So calculate it and let us get to know how old Uganda is today. So iyo de amavuri achiri aje amvi amavula mvale Joyce de gba man simu Joyce kene program kelele de ma aba meji iyo agu pipini sati anji gazuri kelele show ari aba mkinge yodi nze manya eyodi male kilili. My sister Joyce called yesterday right here when we are for this program Kelele, and Joyce was requesting to know from the men, why is it that the men are denying their children? It is either you're denying the children or you've refused to take responsibility of your children, yet you are capable. Why? Why is it happening like that? That is the question today. And I want men to participate and women also to participate. You never know, maybe the men are rejecting the children, they are denying the children, all because we the women are the ones causing it. Or maybe the men are denying these children because of what? Their own issues. So the women will have to tell the men, the issue is A, B, C, D, so that we can get to understand and we solve these things amicably. Yeah? Don't pay ma be pay you tine any abe pay you question mokuni a. Cho dongi kwetu give quarrel a we make perango. Penye na vetimera kameni perango in wangu jedit mokutie etie kusente eromo gwoko wiya pare de ento kwetu konyo dengo a wiya pare yu dengo gwoko a wiya pare sa mokin wangu nia ka dako dongo gamu jaditi ene gamu pire kwetu nyatin eni wechu nia eni nyatin pare ngo aya sa moku en wangu nia nyatin eni ginywalo enye nywalo de jaditi ene chopu kwetu de nia eni nyatin pare ngo gi kwetu konya wiya lembene vetimere kameni pirango. Eni wabe penju tin nyako dako mwama gilwong ni Joyce remo go simu manyawuru ega me wechu ni lembene makwanwange iye mabere kai kelele na inwangu ngatu mokutie betimu tichi etie kusente oloto sente moku nyanok enwangu de ento lembe mi school fees konyu de ngo kade nyatin kumelit de konyu de ngo endong pare bebedu kameni nangu perango cho magi benenu program ne kawoni maki wechi wa wan monu watemo lemba ngo aya wandong mon maudi watie keni de makwa goy simu wagamo wechu ni cho ne lembe ne utie kamai weka ngo lembe ne dongi nwake maber lazile ni mazia nyini yote ruse nyi mandredyaru nyi moyo nya jumani nyi laropi nyopongi azia nyote rusilaka ongo lazia maria nrodi ale mazia nyidene nyesu agori taa josa tanja yo nyesu tazigangwaru dirua ki nyesu agori ledi ole ana batiri konyikako tani ledi na dotase nyesu azes disi agori ledi kangwa ti zangwa de ya jokwizi di ya drajo otingwa dera ke roa pe ko jua male tanana medakor ngwa de sati maiko Yesu ago katare ro ade tade ro kenra kpata de na do tase Yesu asa madiri risa sisi dire sitia ongo se sisi siti nja yo kisa kate de gangwaru sa ke tade ro ado tase jo nyingiri nyago ya nyero nya barangwe ziraya ama jo kunyo zizi edeta nan naraya anyi malo te reason na ta eda ta naniko reason na gba akirizo na do tojo jenya asani ayara nyanyi jwa manera amala kusedra Yesu oko tika kititi batiri ditro barangwa kolu nyiri aluerina madize konyenyeko nyiri tulu barangwa ditro dite ongo drajo barangwa di ombara ya se ziziga atake akondrua ko dua pe kati ziji alo joku ke ndri ziji alo mbeke okana barangwa ni dupe nyiri nyesi barangwa akokike suwa batiri de nyezo enye ta ledi ni alutasita de karo den na aluse namna mina mambia nyinyi kitu iko kufanyikana sai jana ujoni usiku makati tuko wako kwa program dada yetu Joyce alipigia mimi simu alafu akanimambia maneno maobana siku hizi au kwa kubishana maneno ya watoto mtoto yuko yako na kino unabishana unasema mtoto sio yako hata saa nyingine wako na pesa na kino hapa nataka kusaidia mtoto yako aya saa nyingine pia unapata mtu akunisa pesa mingi sana lakini fadhali anafanya kidogo anaweza kupatia usaidizi lakini bwana anakataa roho moja anakataa ati mtoto sio yangu alafu watu wengine pia wanajua hii mtoto yangu hiyo ndio mtoto yangu lakini kwa nini hapa nasaidia mama ya mtoto hiyo ndio masaili ya leo hii alafu kama tena muda wako amefika utanipigia simu alafu mimi nataka kufahamu kwako maneno hizo ziko kufanyikana hivyo na juu ya nini kwa nini watu uko kubishana maneno za watoto tena misumva leri inti aguri kobo ata denga podi balo mine de atabu ama mvare komilo nyiti de atabu ama mva miyo bade mvale cha atabu ani fo bari ngoti de pidi cha atabu ani dika ire do mama de tere gwale me do marila baki do rijoladi ngoti de ajite na atabu ai dikaba atabu do na gata ke gato kulu dika ngoti di na atabu ani sasiri kisi miusuba ngoti diki adre makitro makla adre atapiani exactly tatapi de stila gata gedi jola ngoti di eneko tana voa iyo fani rumungu ni badi ya disiroria mfa deba mini gasi mini yo mini kura erimiji kobo kalto ile eka kalto iki badi ya kalto ibe mito yongo yarko milu nyiti di atabuwa ma odeko wada mana tabuwa ni anda tezo odeko arosa atabuwa edile tata bwani agata da ga taboni mfara ineko okude tingo tire bazibe ngutire dini ilako iruetiko ma ruetiko atini maiko ya mvami ala de atini maiko ma ruetiko ya atini maiko ya sasa baki diongo dengo baka de yomini da mi mva atiko ma ruetiko you find that a man who is denying this child, a man denies the child who resembles like him. If you bring 50 coin here and you bring this other 50 coin here, you just see that the similarity, the similarity is just too much. You cannot differentiate. And that is what is happening. You find, funnily enough, is most people who deny the pregnancy. If you deny that pregnancy, that child ends up resembling the father exactly. And when they tell you that this is if they tell you that this is John's child, you cannot deny. Even sometimes, even before them telling you that this is John's child, you can see very well and you say, this is John's child. But John will not accept that this is his child. John will deny, me, I cannot produce. I cannot produce. That child is not mine, but this child is for who? For John. Why is it happening like that? The question today is that why are men denying? Why are they denying their children? There are those who are denying them. There are those who are refusing to take responsibilities of their children. Why? Why are you not paying your child's school fees? Why are you not helping your child, your baby mama, to bill the medication in case the child is sick? Why? That is the question today. We want to learn from you. Maybe the women might have done something that is not good. Maybe the women or the woman that you are with angered you and might have done something that annoyed you and made you not to do that. But we would love to hear from you. And the women, how is it? What is the challenge that you're going through raising these children alone? Unapata mtu anafanana na huyo. Kama hata kabla mtu hajamwambia huyo ndo mtoto ya John, opa naweza kubisana. Yaani mtoto yeye anafanana John yenyewe. Unaweza kufikiria hiyo John mkubwa yeye ndio bado amerudi mdogo. Lakini John atabishana, John atasema mimi hapana za. Kuanzia tangu mimi hapana za. John atabishana mtoto huyo na kile mtoto anafanana John. Maneno hizo kufanyikana hivyo juu ya nini? Unaangalia John huyo anafanya kazi lakini hapana saidia maneno za school fees. Hata kama mtoto amekamata ugonjwa, mtoto yuko mgonjwa kwa hospitali, John hawezi patia pesa. Kitu yote manafanyikana John hapana nataka juu ya nini? Vitu hizo kufanyikana namna hivyo juu ya nini? Wangu ni anyatini mokutie kinywalo nyatini ndo chal tap buginde nyingenga jadite ni nyingenga omirambe wangu ni anyatini ndo chal pare tap ko mirambe mapodi de gi nyutiringo ni eni nyatini fo mirambe ino ngado ngineno nyatini na nena yango pare ni eni nyatini fo mirambe do eni nyatini fo mirambe ento kado ngiwechi ni omirambe eni nyatini peri omirambe bi kweto dengo piemu pare matek nyatine ni pare go en pare nywalongo ano mirambe anywalongo ya anywalongo wangu ni en nyatin po mirambe chal ku mirambe tap mirambe dengo piemu ka nyatenu nwango tuo moku mirambe konyu dengo kare lembe mi school fees wangu ni mirambe de konyungo lembe ni nangu betimere prango nangu pinyangora mube wako mirambe betimo lembe kameni. Why is it happening like that? And you find in our societies that is the reason as to why we are raising children who are so indisciplined. Our children are not getting manners anymore because now if you have a child with me, and you reject my child when my child is still very young, maybe in the womb, and I give birth to this baby. And as I said, most men who deny babies end up looking like them. Now, I have given birth to this baby boy. This baby boy is resembling the father, and the father is not accepting. The father is not helping me. Now, when this baby boy decides to pour water on my phone, I can end up what? I can end up getting very annoyed. This baby here is having very big head like for the father. Very many things are happening like that. If this baby goes to school and maybe this term does not pass well, me I'm here suffering, paying school fees. Your father is just there enjoying a lot of money. He's enjoying money. He's not even helping. This dullness is from your father. This is what is in your culture. These are the things that are happening. Mfami nitamini zoda ijidi mwati nikobo. Ati fe divina za komako awakore de amokoro de awakore dade anzimodria. Mese mo asita mini zadende mva kado ida diniabo itado mva dabu. Mva dangon. Me afama forkiza. Mi drifata mini ne mva mini mva sicha mini ne drifabe juru. Tidi lere. Amadelo anzemo atasi. Mva tamulisi aga kililiku. Ta lezo rezova. Yo de vazo. Mva aga yo aga kililiku adu mercia. School wala le yoni mva madrinyani ya. Atwaru rezizuru maporio. Na mamane oko dawora du madria. Mva madria. Onto ako midri di mia tidri. Onto ako di midri suru wala lere. Amadelo radata rike dadia. Anjirike dezo. Adata tro. Adata denziriki si. Anjirike debe mo bako dasi. Anjirike di njitako. Ye adre amade adra okosi. Atapeni de amado azakozu kursi amade anjike oda. Anjike dezo ado. Njitako ko. Anjirike ta mafuku. Inoni. Kadong la cho te PM la ten. Ino cho mogo tie. No tiki so mo manok. Ento chamo kene so peduong. Ento oloto tiu tingmon manok. Oloto no chene mo manok. Ento bera PM. En la tena ko. Ampanyual. Ento ka la teni kikele nyimi. Ma futbe pegi wachi. Ni ena no ti la ten ponen chan. No ino iniango ni eni la ten ponen chan. Onen chan ojone en latini do onen chan bera piem en latina ko ya en latina ko ento nen chan tika namni latini chel kire ki come chel ki onen chan onen chan pe ye nana wa gendong wego mondong igi beru kej one money chunyo dong beru kej total pien jemi weng in tika yanyone lo cham ine tika nanone loka tuo in tika nerone loka fees in wengi tika nerone en ngara chiele furi tika yenyu gen dong wakongo chuni dong beri ka chue gen moy ke manong la ten temo indo e chako yero wone gen la ten dong chel ke ngo ki wone kala teo oy pi mo manok chimi no e chako daw e chako yer wiyo nen ko wiye kere bo kere why we wone kala ten tam en bukaro mabe Pero mo kero la ten penny ne gerango te teme. Pengo pe temu peny mabe. Indo ngi chako yer la tema. Mingo eno ni tema ti bod woni. La kor mingo eno riako mape wire o ake bod nga o ake bod babani. Ki bod ki tung bod jo mati bod woni gilu mengarada. Wa chako yer lo tema. Gin dong weko lo tena dong doma dong waro pe komgi lo tena beru ka war mer ka temongo ka yer lo der gibera yer lo dera jemi no di teme ando ngati ki la pen pa lo ti en la pen che le pingo wan wun cho uti ka kwer lo tena wun pe ka gwa lo tena. It reaches up to the extent that due to this bitterness that we have as women, we end up influencing our children not to love their fathers. We talk very many bad things about these fathers up to the extent that the children even don't want to hear about their fathers. These children don't want to hear about their really land, their homeland. When you begin to tell a child about the father, you go away. For me, I don't want to have anything to do with my father. My father did not give me. My father did not do this. My father did not do that. So we make our children to hate their biological fathers. These things are happening. You find a lot of confusion is going on. The children are so confused. But where two people have agreed not to be together and they have agreed that, okay, me and you, things are not working between us, the love has faded, we are not compatible, we cannot be together. Do we see, is there really any need for us to involve our children? No? Do we need to involve our children into the confusion that we have between us? What can we do to bring our children out of this trauma? Children are going through a lot. Children go inside the house, you think that your child is sleeping, yet your child is busy crying in their room. They are crying because they are missing their mother. They are crying because they are missing their father. It is happening like that. Though the higher rate is the fathers are the ones rejecting their children, also we have tendencies whereby mothers have also neglected the children. Because of the misunderstandings we have with our husbands, we end up getting angry, we leave totally, we go for good. We don't even think of looking back at the children that we have left behind. We only remember our children when they have now become successful, when one parent has already now pushed this child and this child has reached far. That is now when one parent will also remember, oh, kumbe I had a child. Oh, kumbe I had some children. You begin to remember now when one parent has struggled to raise the children. Why? Why are we doing these things? And since now these things are happening, how can we help these things? Medesu anziki dini zo confusion anziki dizo ekokoko iyo tadi akudri amvane nga mistake ro mvane nga tezo mvaro erninga zozo banta lezo muzo tozo ri bade sa address inva datase tarwara aya damva bade sa de akupini mva gazunire temani yo borle sa doria vina tama ya ro amanziki gase irita kwa mani su amesele agupi berma ama wako dikizi woro anzi modrendi amanziki gase anzi amafuriki amake kudale amasidi muzu anzi nezuko amademu yasichirre demva chade afazuro po ditipika alore eredi driti manvarisi eranyo dui manziri kese anziri kake di cha level azimuken ma de aboda di sa di atakar kwa ya ne gazu oh manvanda adi advete manziki tandra adi advete medi muro chenjiri kenda agbari ileza kwa manziri pivo akake di teviatori ma ati issues na ma akake teti eritato rodriro amane dozo adi justice sadi samane dozo truzu da ke trozo bama sunga suzi babareke bamo bingeyo rikyo to iyo letadrika de ni dero ko mesele gupi bebo le eyo antifur ki bama ne dero kwaro iyo anzidiki bama ne ke okwaro ba ke anzidiki ne okwaro ku anziki benga ni muzosu dalalaro sa aziriki simisu anzika ke vinizo atakoko anjiriki bazima tiko. Father figure in the home is not there. When the father figure of the home is not there, you find the children growing up, not respecting also their mothers. They don't now respect anyone who is elderly. But where at least there is a father figure in a child's life, that child can be what? That child can be pruned, that child can be groomed into somebody better. Even if separation has happened between the mother and the father, what can we do for the children? For the innocent children, should the innocent children go and suffer because things did not work between me and you? Should our innocent child go and suffer because me and you did not what? Did not unite together? If it did not work between me and you, what can we do in order to help this innocent child, to help these innocent children? I am very happy for the men who have realized that things have not worked between them and their baby mamas, but they have not forgotten their baby mamas and the children. At least they even call. They called to ask, oh, how are you doing? How are my children doing? You find that the connection goes on well. During holidays, these children can go and spend with their dad. The next holidays, they will spend with their mothers. But when we are too bitter, when we are very bitter, we end up confusing the children. These children need both attention. They need their mothers, they need their father. But the father is very tough, up to the extent cannot even allow these children to see their mother. Or the mother is very rude, very abusive, and cannot even allow these children to even talk to their father. You know the kind of trauma we are giving these children. These children will grow up not growing so good like the way we expect them to grow up. And that is why we also have very many broken marriages, because the children we raised in this bitterness also grow up with the same bitterness, and then it keeps on going like that. So we are going for a break. When I'll come back, I'll be picking your calls, and I would like to know from you, why do you think that the men are denying their children?
Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., Lamine Yamal, Antoine Griezmann. La Liga comes to Star Times.
A wild celebration!
The big stars, the tiki-taka football, Real Madrid and Barcelona live in your living room.
Real Madrid, a team of dreams!
Catch all 380 games live and in HD on Sports Premium Channel 259 and Channel 246 starting this August 15th. Subscribe to StarTimes Classic or Smart Bouquet at 36,000 Uganda shillings to enjoy the football experience affordably. StarTimes Football and Limited Passion. West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Welcome back from that break. You are most welcome. If you have just tuned on your TV right now, we are already here for our program Kelele, and we are talking about the men. Why do the men neglect, or why do the men deny their children? The studio line is already open, and I would love you to call me and tell me why you are not accepting that child that is yours. We have situations whereby during dating you are very happy dating this lady. You even profess love to her. You tell her that you love her so much, and but the moment she now conceives, that is the moment your eyes open and you realize that you don't love her. You do not want anything to have with her. You just wanted to have fun, but now it has happened, and then there's a child existing between the two of you. How do you handle that situation? What do you think can be done for that child? Do you think that that child has to suffer because you have not loved the mother, or because of the mistake that you have made? Or is there anything that can be done in order to make this child grow in the rightful way, even though two parents are living separately? Call me on that number that you're seeing on your screen, and I would love to hear from you. And those of you that have messages to send, please keep sending in your messages right on that number that you're seeing on the screen. We have challenges whereby you send me messages when I am already reading messages. So because of that, sometimes due to network, your message can reach late, or sometimes it may not reach, or it may also come when we're already out. So keep sending them now so that I can see how many messages we have, and I can have time to read yours as well. We have our first lucky caller here online. Hello.
Yes, good evening, Mama Kelele. Good evening, Scovia.
Good evening, Mama. That one now. Let us keep it for another day. Amaza.
Yes, please.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. You've really chucked us. We're even wondering what is happening with you.
Not really. It is because of the nature of the work. Sometimes I'm in the field where I cannot access TV.
It is true. I understand.
I do miss you so much whenever I'm in the field.
I also miss you as well.
But tonight, back in action.
That is good. I'm very happy.
Thank you so much.
So tell me.
First of all, happy independence in advance.
Happy independence too.
Yeah. So thanks for the program, and I also appreciate and I thank Joyce for having brought that.
I am happy as
because
well.
It is always what happens in our communities. So this is how I'm looking at these things. First of all, a man to refuse helping with something or with a kid. So let's wait and see. So after you, first of all, you bring happiness in me. You know, that's when I will come really with that love and love you with a kid. That's when I will come really with that love and love you with a kid. But this is a lady. This is a lady who comes and starts. You even while talking to me, you first lady who comes and starts. You even while talking to me, you first start quarreling. You were in love with you, but you know that I'm pregnant. So you have a problem. Now what you do? Prepare this. I want this. I want that. Without you explaining to me well. No, definitely I will lose hope in you. I will lose love for you. That is condition number 2. Then the third one is disagreement between the two. Okay, let's say that the baby is already, the kid is already going to school going age. Me, I want my kid. Okay, you want the kid to go to Mvara SS. Me, I'm saying the kid should go to Nile SS. Nile High SS. There, are you seeing the two conditions?
I have seen.
For you want Mvara SS. Me, I want Nile High. Depending on the condition, why I want my kid to go to Nile SS. Maybe the school fees for Nile SS is a bit lower than Mvara. You know, you understand?
I get it.
So for you, you want the other school, I want another school. There definitely there's going to be disagreement. So okay, if you think you are okay with the Mvara, me, I have very little salary. or I get a little amount. So what you do, continue and pay the guy or pay the kid at school. You know, that is, I'm looking at it as myself. I'm not saying that it is you, Scovia, who is also looking at it that way.
No, go ahead.
That is my own opinion. Yes. Then the fourth one is lack of faithfulness.
Lack of faithfulness.
That is what brings problem also to our children. It makes our children to suffer innocently. You know, both of us. Because I've seen also the mothers have problems, because I've seen in communities, ladies have ever thrown kids to their fathers. A lady comes and throws a very young baby to the father.
Severally.
I'm telling you. Do you expect me to love you? Definitely no. So the thing is in two-way traffic, okay? It is a two-way traffic. But at the end of it, I think the solution to me is that as the father, when they bring up the kid, then the kid will know that this is my dad who brought me up. You make the kid to love himself or herself, and then you put life in him or her. So that tomorrow will be someone else.
It's true.
As also the mother, if a father refuses to help the kid, just give what you have. Give all what you have to this kid. You never know this is a kid. Tomorrow who will buy for you a vehicle. Don't hate the kid because the father has refused to help the kid. Deliver all what you have to this kid. Says that tomorrow this kid will make you sign. They will say this is the son of so and so.
True.
A daughter to so and so. They will not mention maybe the name of the father, but you as the mother who brought her up or him up, your name will be signing definitely.
It's true.
Thank you so much, Scovia.
Thank you so much,
I've talked a lot,
Amaza.
but I'm sorry.
No. You talk points.
It is a very touching issue, though.
Yeah, thank you so much for calling.
Okay.
So yeah, Amaza is telling us, Amaza is calling us as usual from Asindi, and is telling us that reason as to why men probably could be denying pregnancies and denying their children, one of which is faithfulness and unfaithfulness, whereby you find one lady is involved into into multiple relationships with the other people. So at the end of the day, every man denies. Even the rightful one also denies due to the fear or due to the other knowledge that they already have that you have been in a relationship with the A, you have been there with B, C, D. So how come and how did you even know that this child is mine? And that is the reason as to why the men even reject. But even still, after this baby is being born, the baby even at least appears. The baby can appear like one of the men. That people might have been saying that you are dating and so forth, but at least the father, the true father of the child will come out one day. How do you handle that scenario? As a man, would you accept your child? If your child, you rejected your child on that condition of the fact that the mother of the child was having many boyfriends at that time, but now at the end of the day, when this child comes out to be exactly like you, are you going to take that child or you're still going to deny that child? I'm throwing the ball to you. And then Maza is also telling us about the issue of our behavior, our mode of conduct, how we are conducting ourselves. Because imagine we are still dating. We are dating. There is nothing like a marriage taking place yet. We are not yet married. I'm coming from my home. You're coming from your own home. And we just met. And the things that happened at the end of the day, we had a child together. And after having this child together, the way of approach, the way I came to, the way you come with the problem, okay, with the, I don't know the news, whether it is a problem or not a problem. Where you people have planned, it is not a problem, but where you have not planned, it becomes a problem. But how do you take the issue? Just like Amaza said, sometimes you find a partner is there and has a lot of problems in approach. We just come here, now, you see, I'm already pregnant, so when are you give me money so that I can go and start antenatal? The man now will be wondering, Now, with this one pregnancy and this woman is already behaving like this, if I go ahead and marry this woman, pressure, che?
Agita is on near this dua dari. So this my important for the example adera. Mami Lusu adape. Mami Lusu azidape. So for the top minister, mami ni rigara dale.
Okay. Award form me choba zikizira.
Motoba kizira.
Izike.
Azima drop man let word Joffrey. As the obese Republic on the progressive where the capacity.
Award for Angry Anthony Aziminde ba? Award for. So the adria mavo Anthony amanse ngbenga zukagadia Anthony kini iyo agupipene sadse anjike gazure lu adoni iyo tadimini ne ba mu dwa da ba zichomva timi ade arate mevene mu ba zirezi side azimodria ba misu dale agutamva tipi mi ali are aweka de edite ba misu ba zibe arrivo arale afara de be fengoni agupiki de anjiki gas iwa zirike dikini alioni misu tipika zamva vore ne de ta kali iyo ngade bo batari yori dujerere de ne yo bale ba mafiariki bale ba mofe mali ba mofe tale school fees ba mofe aro afofe ke dite mengi mvani di decide KELELE di decide ska ene mbozu tere ene mvada magata gazu tere asuni kan fa magata ga kesi ninga vini sadu kesi na nsadu dene memunu su ya kesi drabo mvani awe mva pie ivurale mva afa zamva mabake demva matamba zamva ben afa gupi pensa se apazuru dae emite minim
wero ya pare ya utie emera condition pare de wodo yure mo passion ko wamonya today is Tuesday and kama koma ingo ile sinye bi ni bengi ya damo family ya ebinu ne do go binongo monya ile keto kema era peru prima te che non dire non è non è angati manche ma bilongo e coi inizia e che mana paro ko jangi che tu che ma peru peku che awana ma go show ngi ko
iya ewe chini anyingi nga
Pascal from Nebita.
Okay Pascal. Yeah. Amita penji eni pingdo mubete mere kameni aya kadong nyate moku madong nyango ne otie maperi like for example dakuno uwotu dengo ko dano okay samo ku chobu otu ko dano de ento